Hey, this is your girl Arisza, and I'm here to bring you a quick video on how to start your private practice and launch it successfully, really quickly. So first, before I do that, I want to tell you a little bit about myself. I am a mental health professional. I own my own private practice. I have a branch of supervision where I provide supervision to several people working towards their license. In addition to that, I provide coaching and any other services you can think of that a mental health professional might delve into. I've had experience doing it, or I've had intensive knowledge and gained expertise in how to do it. So if it's opening up a group home, if it's starting your own mental health agency, if it's starting your own outpatient agency, whatever it is, I've had some type of experience with it. So I bring a lot of that knowledge in helping those that are in my programs advance and get to the next level. Without delaying this any longer, because I want this to be a very short, concise video, I'm going to tell you the benefits of private practice and the freedom that it brings. I'll be honest, I never realized how free I would feel until I branched out and started my own private practice. I started my own private practice in 2021, and I quickly scaled to a group practice probably by the end of 2021. And by 2022, 2023, I watched my income double. And I've also built my team in that short period of time where my practice became really successful, and I was able to document that journey, what I did to get from point A to point B, from point B to point C. And that is pretty much what I have put into some of my coaching programs to help other people have that same success and to help them get to where they're trying to go. So I will say that, one, private practice brought me a lot of freedom. I've traveled more in the last few years than I've traveled in my whole entire life. I've had an opportunity to take my family to Paris. We had an amazing time there, great experience. I'll show some of that in some other videos that I have. I've also was able to take my youngest two children to Japan, where we were able to spend a nice week there with some close family and friends. And it was just an amazing experience, the Dominican Republic, all different places in the 50 states. And it's not because of necessarily the finances to do it. That played a big part, because in order to travel, you have to have the finances, but also the ability to say how long I wanted to go, when I wanted to go, and how often I decided to do it. When I worked for a larger agency, I was able to do these things. So I'm not going to say I couldn't travel, but I felt restricted. I felt as if I left, certain things weren't going to get done. I felt that people were watching me, that I had to do certain parts of it, or, this person would need me for that, or, just different things plays a part when you work for someone, because you're in someone else's agency, someone else's business. So there's a certain way they like it to be ran. And I decided that when I started my private practice, I wanted to give myself the freedom, as well as my team and anyone around me the freedom, to be the best version of themselves and to do the things that they enjoy and be successful. So when people come to me, I typically ask them, what is your income goal? The sky's the limit. You tell me. If you come in and say, I want to make 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 150, whatever it is, we're going to come up with a game plan and figure out what you need to do to get to that specific place. So first point, I want to go back and say private practice gave me true freedom. So with that, I've been able to create a roadmap to help other individuals start their private practice. And I will say coaching has helped me tremendously get to that point in my life. I'm a strong advocate of coaching. I never really knew what it was or really saw the need, but as I started my own practice, I realized it's nothing like having someone who's been through the things that you've been through that can help provide you the guidance and the support you needed to be successful. So when I started out, I didn't have that support. I did everything on my own. I had to watch a million YouTube videos. I had to call different people, and then they're busy, so they don't necessarily have the time. Then I had to read tons of books and, contract with different people to see if they can assist me and do different parts of my business. So I realized that if I would have had that coach or that mentor, someone that could have guided me from the beginning to the end, I would have gotten to where I'm at probably even faster. That is part of the reason why Coaching the Elite exists, because I want to coach those to be the elite, to be the best version of themselves. And that is pretty much what my agency does. So you ask, why private practice? I speak about private practice a lot. And the reason I say private practice is because we talked about the freedom, but the autonomy. the ability to do what you want to do, when you want to do, and how much of it. You can start small. There are people who have private practices that see 5, maybe 10 clients, not even in a week, sometimes in a month. But that's that extra income flow that they have. So if anything ever happened, they have that safety net. And they also have something where they're able to build their generational wealth, or to pay off their debt, or to build towards their dream home. It's another means of income. And I believe we have to show the people the way, and we have to help them so they can be financially free. And we're telling our clients and telling other people to do these things. So I'm a firm believer, as mental health practitioners, we need to practice what we preach. So in private practice, you have the autonomy, you have the freedom, personal growth. My favorite. I have grown tremendously since starting my private practice. When I realized I didn't have anybody else to lean on, and that I had mouths to feed and a house that I had to contribute to and certain things that needed to be done, I tapped in, way in, and I dug from the core of my pit, the pit of my stomach, to show that I can do these things, and that I believe in myself, and that I have the power and the desire and all these different things that's needed to be successful. So some of the things that I've done when it comes to personal development is I started reading this book, Prosperity Bible. In this book, you have Napoleon Hill, Benjamin Franklin, James Allen, Wallace Wattles. You have Florence Scovel Shinn. Many of you probably have never heard of her, and she is probably my fave out of everyone in the book, because she truly shows you the metaphysical way of reading the Bible and interpreting things that people give you, and tapping into yourself to realize that you have everything you need internally to be the best version of yourself. And with this personal growth, I've been able to scale not only from just 1 or 2 individuals to 3 to 4 individuals, to 5 to 6 individuals, but even bringing on interns. Like, I've really believed that the sky's the limit, and I've been able to grow and then slow down and make sure I can maintain that growth, and then grow and then slow down and maintain that growth. That all comes from personal growth, and it comes from personal knowledge and the ability to tap in and understand what you can and cannot do. Another thing is having a direct impact. With a private practice, you can impact the world if you choose to. And if you want to just impact a small group of people, or maybe you just want to work with Christians, maybe you just want to work with the LGBT community, maybe you just want to work with African Americans, or maybe just young white children, or it doesn't matter. The sky's the limit. You can pick and choose which clients you want to serve, because when you get an option to pick who you want to serve, I believe you show up and you serve them better. So that is one of the huge benefits of having your own private practice, because you get to have the freedom, the autonomy. You also get to improve amongst your own personal development, or tap into some of those things that you might not have knew you had or could do. And then the direct impact. Like, these are all the things that I truly cherish and I enjoy about being in private practice. I'll be honest, there have been some challenges in having my private practice. There's been many of them. And I'll have other videos where I show that and kind of show you how I overcame those challenges. See, I'm not going to show you just the proof, because I do have videos that show you that, of where I started to where I am financially, and showing you the actual receipts, the social proof, as they call it, of how I've been able to scale and reach 6 figures in just a year, and 3 and 4 figures of business in such a short period of time. I will be able to show you the roadmap and how I did it, so you can actually do it as well. Some of the challenges, to just put it out there, finding a good EHR system or EMR system that works. When I started out as an individual, one practice was great, one EHR was great, but when I grew and I began to scale, I realized I had to do some other things. So I found another system that worked, and I'm truly satisfied with it. However, it's changed. So when you have a group and a team of people, you can't just change and think that everyone's going to be receptive to it. So you get the backlash and the comments and the different things of people being disgruntled and not agreeing with some of the changes you make. But that is why it's important to be mentally strong and being able to know how to handle these things when it comes about in a business. What I find is that a lot of times people want to scale because they see the money and they see the impact they can have. but they don't have the business acumen to do it. They might not know how to manage people, which is a huge part. I have 15 years of experience with just doing management stuff. So that has made me better able to manage a team and to know who to pour into and who needs this and who needs that, what systems to put in place. When the questions come and I don't have systems in place, it allows me to go back and say, okay, what's needed? So now I have an admin day, a day where I don't see clients, a day where I just focus on my business, and I look at all the information that's in there, look at all the reports to see what's happening. Who has the high turnover rate? Who's only seeing clients on certain days? Who is only, looks like they were seeing 30 clients one month, but now they're down to 5 clients this month. Like, there's so many different things that I can see, and I'm able to see it from a bird's eye view when you know what you're looking for. So that is some of the benefits too, in having a coach and having someone that can mentor you, because they can tell you and guide you on the different steps and the different things you need to be successful. In addition to the challenges and the autonomy and all the other stuff that comes with private practice, we have the big piece. How do you even get started? You must know what to focus your energy on. You need the essentials. You have the legal setup, finding a niche, basic marketing. These are all the things that you would need to be successful in your practice. And guess what? Your girl has it. I have it all on my website. I have coaching programs, I have free content, I have videos, I have anything you need if you just want to dial in and know exactly where to go to get to where you're trying to go. I say all this to say is that being in private practice is an amazing experience. And I think it's something that even if you're not sure and you're on the fence and you're not sure if you want to try it or go all the way in, maybe just starting up a practice and just seeing a few clients here and there and seeing if it's something that you want to do long haul, or if you want to just do it part-time or on a case-by-case basis. At least have the ability to do so. And that is what I'm here for. Again, I hope this gave you some insight on what you can do and why you should probably tap into starting your own private practice. But if you didn't get anything from that and you decide, hey, private practice is just not for me, this is not something I want to do, I hope you learn that you can absolutely do anything you choose to do if you put your mind to it. I hope you learn that it's important to develop yourself. I hope you learn that it's important to tap into that voice that you hear deep down inside telling you that you are capable of doing all things. And I hope you decide to actually do it. And if you decide that you want to move forward and you want to do a coaching program and you want to invest in yourself and you want to start someplace and invest your time and your energy into a place that's going to help you and provide you the support, definitely visit us at www.coachingtheelite.com. That is coachingtheelite.com. I guarantee you're going to be able to tap in to something that's going to help you be a better version of yourself. And until next time, you have an amazing day, and I wish you the absolute best. Take care of yourself.